Hoping people come on through. Hello, hello. Hey, Cake Cherry, how are you? Yes, you can. Hello. How are you? Hey, Lola. Lolita, that's your name on here. Hey. We can do anything that you believe is possible. All things are possible to them that believe. Some people will say how we increase height for women is we put heels on. But if you want to increase height in a different way, I think I'm also gonna go on live on Facebook, guys, too, to see how it goes. But thank you for joining. How's everyone doing? Hello. Hey, Facebook. I'm also on YouTube. Hey, 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 Erica, welcome. You said without heels, right? Natural height. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But yes, you can. You most definitely can increase your height. You have to go to sleep believing that you're done. See how YouTube acts. Usually I go not YouTube, Facebook. I only go live on Facebook too much unless I'm outside and going to go live for a few minutes. Let's see, let's see. Welcome everyone. How's everyone doing? Comment in the chat. Let me know you're here. Hey. You say when you're about to get into it, you can feel it, Erica. uh, um, no, I don't, Kate Cherry, but you know what you could do? You could probably Google it and see if there are any world records. Just because I don't know any doesn't mean it hasn't happened, because it most certainly can happen. Hello, hello everyone. Hey Daryl, hey, welcome. So we're on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to take advantage of these other apps. Hello April, welcome. Good morning. So we're on Facebook and on YouTube. So why do some cultures say it's impossible to manifest height? Nobody says this about SP manifestation. Well, that's because they believe in limitations. People have had limbs grow. People have had eyesight restored. People have had, so I won't ever say that something is impossible. The spirit within you, the divine mind, created you. And to the extent that you could believe anything, it can happen for you. But it does require belief. You have to believe. You have to create the reality that you're already the height, right? You have to see yourself as already being the height you desire. That's how you manifest it. You're not trying to make something happen that doesn't exist. That's what people have to understand about manifestation. You're bringing into your experience that which is, not that which is not. So in your mind, you have to see that you've always been that height. Whatever height you're desiring to manifest, you have to see that you've always been that height. Exactly. It's not about what other people think. It's about what you believe. What do you believe? What do you accept? So everybody needs to watch the Truman Show. Once people realize we live in a virtual world, you can have, be, and do whatever you want. Absolutely. You can absolutely have, be, and do whatever you desire. So what do you desire? You know how you can't listen to other people. You said you was in a very Oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm glad. Hey, hey, dream woman. Hey. Oh, yes. Thank you, dream woman. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this Facebook. Facebook giving me it keeps going in and out. Or maybe I have to go over to Instagram. I don't really want to do Instagram though. So you opened your TikTok on five times yesterday. I get you. I get you. Yeah, that's how to have it. We're gonna see what the Trump administration is going to do, though. We're going to see what the Trump administration is going to do. So keep the faith. Keep the faith. But good thing we have other platforms, and it's not about which platform we're on. It's about continuing the community, continuing to help one another and encourage one another. Hey, 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 Tanya, welcome, welcome. Right? And so we're going to build this. We're going to take our community wherever we can go, wherever we can connect and talk and help one another. And remember that there's nothing that you can't have. I have been so encouraged by, I know everyone felt the encouragement from little bruh. He actually commented on some of the videos on TikTok. So he did share his name with everyone, even though his sister didn't want anyone to know. He did share his name on his own under the videos on TikTok. And I let him know that his name, how he was calling himself big dog, big dog. Like his name literally translated dog in scripture. And so I sent him from the Metaphysical Bible. I sent him what the Metaphysical Bible said about his name and the literal translation of his name. I was like, wow. And I'm sure he was very delighted when he found out that his name literally means dog in the Bible. It says an onomatopoeia from the sound of barking, which means bold, fearless, ferocious to enemies, impetuous. From the metaphysical perspective, it means bold, fearless, ferocious. A man who wholly followed Jehovah signifies an unyielding, uncompromising power in man that is loyal to its highest ideals, right? And we know from his success stories, he was very determined. He was not going to allow anything to keep him from manifesting his desires. Hey, Mika B, welcome. Good morning. So I just want you to know that your videos really bless me. They literally help me increase my faith and help me continue to believe. Oh, yes. Hey, Joy Noel. Hey, that's beautiful. Look at me. I'm doing the TikTok stuff with the hearts. But I'm glad I was able to assist and help you guys and to remember. Hey, Dina. Oh, hey. I haven't seen you on TikTok in a while, though, Dina. If this is the same Dina that I remember from TikTok, I don't think I've seen you in a while. So it's so great to see you. So great to see you. So great to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I hate to get on here and see about my peeps. Oh, see about my peeps. We do know that the algorithm is a little different over here on YouTube, so most people that come into the lives is going to usually be people that, already subscribe to your channel or are very familiar with your channel, as opposed to, with TikTok, you could just be scrolling by depending on how many likes you get, people, Oh, you've been doing your thing, just living your best life. Okay, okay. Yes, I am on Facebook too. I'm live on Facebook. Facebook been glitching a little bit. Sometimes it keeps going out. So I did have one person here on Facebook up here, but most everyone is over here on YouTube. But yeah, so I'm so excited about like the spark that Phenomenal Divine's little brother has really given us. He reminded me, like I say that how the simplicity of manifestation is, that has always been my desire, right? The simplicity of manifestation. That I know we like to talk about the techniques and all of these different things, do this, do that. When it's never about what you do, it's always about what you believe. And I'm so glad he reminded us of that, because he took this teaching and he's already had 4 manifestations and he's already been teaching others about this truth, and they're getting success. Like when I talked about the homeless woman that he helped, and how he helped his sister stay focused so that they can get they can get a home for all of them to be able to live in. And as well as him manifesting becoming the starting QB for his varsity football team, after having the team already established, they're already well in season, but he still manifested that he would be the starting QB. So yes, yes, yes. And so, like I said, there's only really 3 steps to manifesting, right? The fourth is not your work. And we have to keep that at the forefront of our mind. And remember, it's about our belief. It's not about what we do, it's about what we believe. That is our faith. Our belief is our faith. That's our plan, right? And you're only to go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. That's how you manifest your desire. I know you all still see my tree in the back. I haven't taken down any any Christmas decorations yet. We well into January, but I think I'm gonna take them down this week. I got everything brought up from my basement, so I can take down. So I got all my bins and everything, so I can take everything down. Hey, 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 Michelle. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I just want us to remember how easy this is supposed to be. Manifestation is supposed to be fun and easy. We have to remember that we are the operant power. No one gets to dictate in our experience. No one else gets to tell us what our world should look like. Remember, we're the author, we're the producer, we're the director, and the star. We are the star of this thing we call reality. And we just have to, all you're required is to see yourself as already being that which you desire. That's it. You're not supposed to try to do anything else. You're not supposed to try to make it happen. You're not supposed to try to figure out how it's going to happen. You're just supposed to go about knowing that what you have asked for, you already have. Saying, can you help me build my faith and give me some inspiration? I'm talking to a guy I really like, and I want him to show up committed, wanting kids and a family. Right now, I'm feeling a bit distant, and I'm trying to see him differently, but it's hard because of our third date. He said something that keeps creeping up in my mind. I love some encouragement to stay focused on what I want. Right. Okay. So replay the conversation, Dream Woman. Replay the conversation. In your mind, hear him saying exactly what you want to hear. Regardless of what he actually said, you're going to remember it differently. And I want you to do, Dream Woman, is not to get too caught up in your head when you're spending time with this guy, right? With your SP. I want you to be present and be in the moment and not try to think about how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen, but completely be in the moment while you're with them. Enjoy the conversation, enjoy the time, enjoy the date, and then don't think about it too much after that, right? You don't have to try to figure out, well, how is it going to happen? What is this going to be like? No, get out of your own head and be present in the moment. And if your desire is to be married, then you go to sleep married, right? Remember I said we have to fall asleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. That means as we're drifting off to sleep, we're accepting that we already that which you desire to be. So you desire to be married with children and a happily loving marriage. Then fall asleep in that state. Don't You're not falling asleep trying to figure out what guy is going to be, what when you're going to get married. No, you're falling asleep because in the state that you've already are married. Not when are you going to get married or how you're going to get married. No, you're falling asleep in the state that you already are married. You already are a happily married woman. That's how you should be falling asleep. Hello, hello, neighbor. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Aaron. Hey, welcome. Yes, yes, we still here. I have thought about that, Jay. I have thought about that. I will have to get the logistics of all of that, see how I could bring that out. But I do see having a format um, like a Abraham Hicks without the channeling, of course, but where you get to you're in a big conference room and you just get to come up and ask questions directly. We all get to come together in a big conference room. We get to share a couple of hours together and speak in person, right? I would love to have that. And so maybe that's I'm not gonna worry about how, but I do see myself in a format similar to that. I don't know about I see like a big comfy couch. Like keep it relaxed, don't keep it too stuffy. Keep it like we all sharing together and we're all on one accord and we all just want to understand how to manifest our desires easily, because that's what it's about, making it easy. And we have to deconstruct from it has to be a hard and work and a struggle, right? We want to understand just how easy this is supposed to be. And I know a lot of us came into this understanding and we thought it was supposed to be difficult. We thought that we had to do some inner healing, some shadow work. We gotta talk to the younger child in us. When I was listening to little brother talk about, reading his success stories and how he helped a woman who had been homeless for 2 years with 8 children, right? He didn't know anything about got to do shadow work, got to deconstruct, got to do inner healing. All he told this woman, you must believe. And it's not a van that you're living in. It's your beautiful home you're living in. You're not opening a door to a car. You're opening a door. You're turning the knob and opening the door to your home. That was it. The simplicity of that. We're missing the simplicity because I understand is people want you to be dependent on them. So they add difficulty to it. But it's not difficult. It's not hard. You're only required to believe. And that's why we like Neville Goddard, right? Because he reminded you as you're going to sleep, pick a saying that's 3 to 5 words, or pick a scene that confirms your new reality. Hey, Lenora, welcome, welcome. Can I? Okay, so revision is changing what you've experienced, right? That's what revision is. Revision is I had this experience, I didn't like the outcome, so I'm going to change what I either heard, the news that I got, the conversation, if whatever it was, whatever my experience was, and I did not like it, I'm going to change it. Living in the end is saying I desire a thing and I see myself as already having it. That's what living in the end is. is seeing yourself is already having that which you desire. That's it. And since you're already married, when you go to sleep at night, you're not thinking about what day you got married, or I mean, you could imagine. I remember when you can talk like, oh, the wedding was so beautiful. My friends and loved ones were there. Everything was beautifully decorated, just as I imagined. So you could talk about it like that, right? You could think of it from that standpoint as something that already took place, right? That's what living in the end is something that has already took place, and not something that's going to happen, something that has already happened. And revision is just taking what already happened that you didn't like and changing it in your mind. Okay, right. So living, you're right. So it's just like the revision, like you said, your SP was saying some things you didn't agree with. So whatever language he was using that was creeping into your mind, you didn't like the conversation. Imagine that he said exactly what you wanted to hear. Change what you thought didn't resonate with you and put different words in his mouth. Say he actually said this. He actually was thinking along these lines. He actually was like, you know, I truly enjoy our life together. I truly enjoy, you're the best woman I ever met. I love everything about you. I'm so into you. I think about you, when I think about you in the morning, it just puts a smile on my face. I mean, whatever the things that you would want to hear him saying, you put those words in his mouth. So I really hope that you are able to do that soon, because I love your articulation and how well you explain the law. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you. Hey, Noreen, baby. Hello. Yes, you can't emphasize that simplicity part enough. Manifesting is so effortless. And that's where a lot of people go wrong, because they think they have to work for everything. Yep. That's the deconstruction. Oh, okay. Oh, you're an iron glaze. Okay, eye glaze. Okay. So it's the L glaze, not eye. It's L glaze. Okay, L glaze. Lenora glaze. Got it. I know I was saying eye glaze, but I couldn't tell if that was a capital a lowercase L or an I. So it was a lowercase L. Okay. Welcome. Just trying to understand, why would I revise something I know happened? I get living in the end because the future can change, but how does revising the past help? Because the future and the past are both the same. There's no difference. Because when are you thinking of the future? And when are you thinking of the past? They're always happening in the now. The world is mental. Just like you think of the past, you think of the future. So I'm gonna close out Facebook. And I'm just gonna leave my attention over here on YouTube. Right? So you have to remember, there is no future, there is no past, there's only now. And it's what you are thinking now. That's the only thing that matters. It's what you're doing now. The past doesn't exist, only in your mind. The future doesn't exist, only in your mind. You only have the present moment, which is now. So what you do now determines what you will experience in your future now. What you do in your current now is what will happen in your future now. Like if I ate McDonald's yesterday, am I supposed to say I didn't? What does that actually do? Hey, Lisa. Here's the thing. Say you experience some type of sickness or food poisoning or something. You had a quote unquote negative reaction to the food you ate yesterday. You can absolutely revise and say that you did not eat McDonald's yesterday and it did not cause the sickness upon you. And to the point that you would believe it, that you convince yourself that you didn't eat McDonald's because you think that's what caused you to have, some type of stomach bug, then the stomach bug would go away. You actually, in this current moment, no longer be experiencing the stomach bug. If you're saying that, if you think that's what caused it, because it's your thoughts that turns to things. So the reason why I use revision, if I had a conversation with someone that I was in disagreement with, and it was a heated disagreement, or you could call it an argument, and it was something I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't like what took place. Let me revise that, which I've told this story many times. I have revised conversations that I've had with people, specifically my cousin, that I didn't like how the conversation went. I actually revised it in my mind. And the outcome was there was no need for an apology. There was no need for forgiveness in the way we have been told forgiveness is, that whole apology and feeling sorry. There was no reason to seek an apology. There was no reason to feel sorry, as we were told forgiveness was. But we understand forgiveness from a metaphysical perspective. That's not what it is at all. So because I replayed it in my mind and I remembered it differently, the things that I have replayed, we end up, because most people were saying that the person I had the disagreement with held grudges and she doesn't, forgive easily. She just going to hold on to it and it's still going to be like a tenuous type relationship. When I changed it in my mind and said that conversation never took place, the next time I saw her again, we just smiled at each other and hugged. And then I told you that she also, brought me, as well as some of my other cousins, she gave us free tickets to go see Janet Jackson's concert in Ohio a couple of summers ago. So, yeah, it changes. It changes. Had I not did that, I don't know what have happened. I don't know. We still may not even be talking. For all I know, I don't know. But I decided to revise it in my mind. I decided to revise it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. No, it's clicking. Everything is in. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, so you have to understand that this world is make-believe, and we can make-believe anything. And to the point that we can believe it, that's why it's called make-believe. You make-believe whatever you desire for it to be and just see yourself as being it. And in a way you do not know, in the time you least expect, it happens. Man, I got so much, it's funny, I got so much clarity from someone who took what I was teaching, the books that I offer for free, the simplicity of those books, because that was always my desire to make it simple, and how this 16-year-old young man took the simplicity of that teaching and is just sharing it with everyone. And I love that he calls it Toyia's magic, right? Which is the magic of believing in yourself, right? That's all he means when he says Toyia's magic, the magic of you believing in yourself, right? And how he's standing on his truth and he's not introducing time into it or the how. We have gotten so obsessed with if you can make it happen in 24 hours, if you can make it happen overnight, when that was not in his mind at all. He reminded his sister, like, what you mean about time? Like, how somebody else gonna tell you when a thing should happen or where a thing shouldn't happen? It was like another, like a gem, another like aha moment, epiphany, right? It was like, exactly, like we've been saying this the whole time. We've been saying this the whole time. It's a rest in peace TikTok. Hey, Fox Grouper. Hey. So it just takes so much practice to change the mindset, which sometimes it feels is hard to transform those thoughts. But that's the thing. We have to stop saying that it's hard, because it really isn't hard. But I get it. We've been programmed to thinking that. We've been programmed to thinking it's difficult, it's hard, this young man and his siblings had been put in foster care in a group home, right? Struggling because of his mother's struggles that she had, right? And the tenacity he took to take his siblings and go to his older sister's home from Chicago to LA, a 4-day trip with a twin that's in a wheelchair. He didn't let those challenges dictate. He didn't let the circumstances keep him from his will, from his desire, to no longer be in it. He had no idea what it would turn out, because he knew nothing about this law when he made that journey with his siblings. They knew nothing about this. Now his older sister was manifesting. She was, desiring a better state for her younger siblings to be in. And as I reminded him, you didn't come across this law by accident. This is not by accident that you came across this law. It happened at the right time, right place, exactly when you were supposed to hear it. You heard it. Yes, it was, Lisa. Yes. Yes, it is April. Yes. Yep. And you can get the link here on YouTube. So it's not only on in the bio, Instagram, you also can get it here on YouTube as well. The link is on my YouTube too. And they're all for free. And they remind you the recipe of life is found in the scripture. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever you desire when you pray, believe you have received them, and you shall have them. So it's 4 steps. I say 4 steps. The 3 is what you do. The 4th is not your work. And this is something you naturally do anyway. You ask, decide, know what you want. A lot of times, this is the step that's going to come first, when normally we do it last. We wait till we physically see it before we give thanks. But prayer is acknowledgement. Prayer is recognition. Prayer is giving thanks. So you're going to give thanks. And it may not even be something you say, you may not even say thank you, but you're feeling like a sense of relief, a sense of knowing, right? You have like a calmness, a relaxation about, I know this shall surely come. I know this is already done. And since you already know what's done, that's your giving thanks. That's your sense of release. That's your calmness. That's your stillness that you experience. And then the third is, you just have to be receptive. You have to believe. You must have faith. That's your only requirement, is faith. It is without faith. It is impossible. Without faith, it is impossible to please him. That's the only thing. Not how many times you say it, not how many times you do it, not the number of techniques you do. It's your faith. It's your belief that you already have it. And then what's the last part? You shall receive it. That's the part you don't do. You don't make it come to you. It will come all on its own. It will come to you naturally, effortlessly. It's going to be so natural and effortless, you're going to wonder, would this have happened anyway? And that's what you have to be careful of thinking that it would have happened anyway. No, it happened because of you, that you are the operant power. You are the reason. So I just read the recipe for life, and it was so amazing. Going to read the other suit. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, the legend. Revise it, the legend. Don't accept it. Hello. Good morning. Don't accept anything. This is where revision is key, right? This is why we love revision, because you don't have to accept any experience. You want to now change that conversation and say and imagine they said the most loving, thoughtful, kind words they could ever had mustered up. And you keep saying it, and you keep saying it, and you keep hearing it, and you keep believing it. Over. Oh, I do realize that with YouTube, if you like it, it pushes it out as well. So guys, it's 22 of you in here. Can you all like the page? I believe when you like it, that allows YouTube to push the um the live, and so others can see it. So it is kind of like TikTok like that, right? When you like it, it allows others to be aware that we are live, and so we can get, share the phone with everyone else. Hello, Roman. Everyone is a reality, experiencing themselves in their own reality, also seeing and observing others' realities. Always changing place, people, events. So choose, speak your reality. Yep, and it creates the reality around you that you experience, which you call reality. And you are the cause. You are the cause. You are the reason. Everything is happening as a result of you. Everything is happening as a result of your thoughts, your beliefs, right? As Abraham Hicks reminded us, a belief is just a thought you keep on thinking. So if you want to create a new belief, you create new thoughts, because those thoughts you continue to think are the thoughts you will see. And they become your beliefs. And then your beliefs become what? Your behavior. That's why you don't have to worry about what to do. You're going to naturally do who you are, right? Because it's not about what you do. I need to drive this home. I need to reiterate this as much as possible. It's not about what you do. It's about who do you say you are? Who do you say I am? Who do you say I am? And then are you imagining yourself to be that person? Are you living in the end? Are you living as though you already are that person? So have you spoken to little bro? No, I did. He DM'd me, Lenora. He DM'd me. And so he shared with me he gave me a great detail of the 4 manifestations that he the 4 success stories that he manifested. And then I did see him commenting under the TikTok post. I did let his sister know that I would like to keep in contact with them. So I did give him my phone number, and she said she would let him know, but I don't know, if they were able to do it, because that was right before TikTok, went offline. So hopefully she was able to get it, because I said I would love to keep in contact with them. I would love to, either, if not phone number, email address, because she said she told me that because they got a lot of DMs regarding his story, and he was assisting other people. One lady did say that she was able to pay her rent after 5 months, once he shared with her the simplicity of the 4 steps. And Phenomenal said that she had to block a lot of people, because I guess he was defending me, and she was like, he was battling with other people, because he gonna battle, he gonna go for war for Miss Toyia. I said, not go for, he gonna learn, he ain't got to war with nobody. It's okay. Everybody is not ready to receive this message, and that's okay. You don't have to, no need to be in defense of me. Just continue to share with those who want to hear it. But he's telling everybody that he can think of about the simplicity of this truth, about how, as he says, to use Toya's magic, to believe in yourself. And that's the only thing that's required, is that you believe in yourself. How do you about affirming? Hey, Tex, I feel like if that's something you resonate with, then that's something you should do. Personally, it's not something I do, but I feel like, all of these techniques is just our way of giving ourselves permission to have a thing. But why do you need permission to have a thing? You don't need permission. That's still our mind, our old mind, telling us that we have to work for it. You don't have to earn the blessing. It's freely given. You only have to see yourself as already having it. But a lot of times we do these techniques thinking, oh, if I do this technique, this is what's going to work, and this is what's going to give me what I want. But it's not the technique, it's the belief. We must get the understanding. It's the belief. That's what brings about the blessing, the belief. So yes, I take care of my mind, garden every day. It's the most important garden in the world. Yep, you are lovely. I have an amazing day. Yep, we are all ready, which we desire to be. That's it. That's it. Right, right, Lisa. Right. Yes, yes. We're all powerful, right? We're all powerful. He was just our little spark that we needed to remind ourselves of the simplicity of this law, the simplicity of this truth, that we are the operant power. I love how he kept saying, you got to stop making them giants over you. It's your creation. Why would you make your creation a giant over you? No. He's like, I'm the bear, I'm big dog, I got this. No, you get to decide. You don't let them tell you what's what. You God. Like what? Like I just, he was like, no, when they were getting their home, the mortgage loan, the home loan, they came back and said she needed to put $15,000 down, after she had manifested getting her 25,000. And he was like, you don't want to pay that. And then their older brother that's older than her was like, just pay it, just pay it. He's like, give me your phone. We gotta block him. He ain't even on our same page. We gotta block him, right? And then they come back, the home loan, they come back and say, instead of 15, we'll take 5,000. He was like, nope, that's still ain't what that's not what you want to pay. You say you didn't want to pay. No, we're not accepting that. She's like, no, she was willing to compromise. And he was like, that's not what you wanted. So why would you accept it? You don't know. We okay, we good. We not going nowhere. They'll be okay. They gonna come back. They came back. She didn't have to put any money down. And she gets to pay the amount that they said the seller paid all closing costs, and so she still gets to have paid the amount of mortgage that she wanted to pay as well. Her monthly payment is what she wanted, the amount that she wrote down. And so it's just reminding us of the simplicity. Hey, Upgrade Company, hello. I'm going back up to read some of these comments. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the community, Upgrade Company. Right, neighbor. There you go. That's it. Yes. Oh, thank you, Upgrade Company. Thank you. Yes. I even reread it still. I reread the Recipe for Life. I reread the 30-day transformation. Yep. So I'm going to revise this too. Right, Dina, right. Say Ford Bronco is my favorite car. I've been manifesting it. My mom randomly noticed it and said it was cute, then told me she will test drive it if I go along with something she wants that I don't want. Well, you don't have to accept it. It's your world. It's going to be revised to be exactly how you want it, neighbor. So I told her, no, point blank. I know I have my Bronco already. I'm not taking anything. I know that's right. That's it. We have to just believe that what? We are the power. It's us. It was always within us. It was never in anything situation. It was never about what we do. Right? No man should be found justified, right? It's not about any actions. It's about your faith. The working of your faith is based on your belief in already being that which you desire. That's the works of your faith. The works of your faith that says, I don't got to do a thing because it's already done. That's the faith that moves mountains. The work is always mental. It's never about what you physically do. And this is the reason why it's never about what you physically do, because your actions are always based on your beliefs. So if you believe yourself to be abundant, your actions are going to be the work that proves your faith, that proves your beliefs. You're saying you're wealthy, then I should see your behavior match that. That should be the fruit that bears. That you naturally do things as a result of who you say you are. You're not doing things to make yourself wealthy. You're doing things because you are wealthy. You see the difference? Nothing you're doing is because you made it so. Everything you doing is because it's already so. That's the mentality we have to have. That's what we have to remind ourselves. It's already done. When you feel the urge to try to make something happen, resist the urge. Tell yourself it's already done. If what you're doing it and saying, oh, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the reason. No man knows the way or the day or the hour. No man knows the way. Only the Father, only your consciousness, only source knows the way. And the way will be what? Shown to you. Now the showing may be you're told in your dream. You saw it before it happened. But that wasn't conscious. That wasn't your conscious. That wasn't you. That was in your sleep state. Right? And that wasn't in your awakening. And then sometimes your awakened state, you may have a vision that you like, oh man, I was daydreaming and I could see what my life looked like. And if I felt like I was having an out of body experience, right? That's not you trying to plan and figure out and stress over what to do or what not to do. No. Your doing is automatic. You will start to see things just begin to happen. They just begin to happen. Anything you do, it won't be because you thought about it before you did it. It will be because it was a natural, it was automatic. You were compelled to do it. Exactly. I stopped being overly conscious when spending. I'm like, oh, I got it. I have more than I even thought, and I'm loving it. There literally is always more than I even thought. Absolutely. 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 That's the mindset we have to have. That's how we have to think. That's how we have to go into this every day, knowing that we already are that person. And so you wanting to know how to believe, how to build up your faith, how to trust yourself. You do this. The most effective way is going to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. You're going to sleep. Because I know we say you can create the state akin to sleep, right? Here's the thing I know for sure, and two things for certain. You're going to go to sleep sometime during the day. That's when you go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. You don't even have to create the state akin to sleep. Just know when you go to bed, whenever you go to bed, whatever time of the day that is, go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. We don't have to start adding extra steps to anything. You already go to sleep. You're going to find yourself going to sleep. Make a decision to go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. And remember, I was talking about those of you that are from the TikTok realm. During the day, you make it playful, and you create that in your mind. You could do role playing, take on the character of the person, and because you are the star in this reality, and you're playing a different role. You've written a different script. You've given yourself a different character. Act that out. either in your mind or you can physically act it out. You can have conversations as though you're now the person, right? So those that desire to be married, when you're having a conversation with your friend, you're telling them about how wonderful your marriage is, how you've married the man or woman of your dreams. Like, oh, they're so courteous, they're so kind, they're so nurturing. We travel together, we enjoy, they're the greatest cook, or oh my goodness, they've hired a private chef for us, or whatever it is, to give you the tones of reality to make it real to you. What if you're a bad visualizer? Can you just affirm it? Exactly. Because I wouldn't say a bad visualizer. You just, right. I'm someone that just talks to myself. I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. Talk to yourself. Talking to yourself, because you're always talking to yourself. But how are you talking to yourself? Because you're always talking to yourself. I know some people like to see it, so they like to dream. They like to imagine it in their mind. But guess what? Words are pictures too. Words are symbols, just like pictures are symbols. Numbers are symbols. It's all symbols. Everything is a symbol. And so your words are a symbol of where your mind is, what your thoughts are, what your beliefs are. Hello, Aaron. So I've been having to remind myself that it's not what I see with my physical eyes, but my mind. Yep. No matter the situation. Yep. That's it. That's it. And the thing is that we have to learn not to judge. I mean, we have that. I have seen that to be the biggest stumbling block for many people. Everything they experience, they're judging in some type of way. Oh my goodness, I was triggered. Oh my goodness, I went on a downward spiral. Oh my goodness, this thing happened to me, and I just had a bad day. Why are we judging it? Something happened, we didn't like it. All you got to do is do what? Change it. That's all that's required. Change it. You don't have to analyze it. You don't have to judge it. You don't have to criticize it. You don't have to feel sorry or ashamed. All you have to do is judge it. That's it. But we think there are other things we need to do. We think. Interesting. I'm looking at these little things on this live, seeing what kind of tools they have on here, because I'm not real familiar with the live on YouTube. Especially on the mobile, you probably have more features if you're doing it from a desktop or something, a webcam. Yes, but getting out of the seat of the judgment, letting go of judgment will be your greatest gift to yourself, other than believing in your desire. Of course, the greatest gift is actualizing your desire. But how you quickly get there will determine your perspective about your life. And that's why I say you have to choose not to judge yourself. Not judging yourself is really big, because a lot of people, they just like to say, oh, well, this person, they did this, they said that, I thought this, I thought that. It's okay. Notice that a lot of your thoughts are habitual. That's it. The thoughts that you're thinking, that you're calling, intrusive thoughts. I have to laugh at that. Intrusive thoughts. Do we not realize that we are the creator? That we are the magnet drawing everything into our experience? There's no such thing as intrusive. No one is intruding upon you. Everything that's happening is because of you. That's one thing we have to own up to. We have to take full accountability, even for the thoughts that we don't like. Why? Because the thoughts that we don't like are there because of why? Of habit. And so you recognize, oh, that's an old habit. Let me just say, Oh, I used to think that way. I choose not to think that way anymore. It's really that simple. Oh, that thought come. Oh, I don't even think that way no more. So let me change it. Instead of, oh my goodness, I can't believe I thought that. Oh my goodness, these intrusive thoughts. Oh my goodness, I went on a downward spiral. Oh my good. Like, no, like what? Like, why? Why? I get it. Some of us like to play the victim. Some of us like the victim mentality. We like to say that life is happening to us. It's not happening to you. It's happening because of you. But getting out of that victim mentality is another form of limitation that we must break off. No one is doing anything to you, not even your thoughts. Hello, Daryl. Say I include and less troubles, BS as well as reality changes. Yep. include, because you are the author. It's you. It's you. And now, just like you had the habit of thinking a certain way, you have to have the habit of thinking a different way. And you have to rehearse it. You have to practice it. You have to be more diligent. You have to be more mindful. It's a choice, though. It really is. It's a choice. Choose differently. That's really it. Choose differently. Don't make it hard. Don't make it difficult. And believe in yourself. You are here to live the abundant life. You are here that your joy may be full. You are here to actualize whatever desire you want. You are here to call it forth into your experience. And stop settling. We have been given many tools to assist us on this journey, to assist us on this thing we call life. And your greatest power is love. Once you learn to love yourself, then that allows you to trust yourself, to believe in yourself, and give yourself the desires of your heart. Those who may have a religious background, who came especially or specifically from Christianity, that was the ministry of the Christ. So I did not come to destroy the law and the prophets, but to fulfill. Love is the fulfilling of the law. That's why the disciples asked, what were the two greatest commandments? What were the two greatest commandments? Love thy God with all thy heart and all that's within thee. Love thy neighbor as thyself, which is the second commandment likened unto it. So when you love you, then you're able to love others. But not until you love you can you even attempt to love another, because you will have to see the other as you. No more separation, no more division. There's only God in the world. There's only good in the world. But as long as you keep perceiving the world as ugly, as bad, as evil, you'll continue to what? Experience it. Bring it forth. Actualize it. But when you can start to see the beauty in yourself, it allows you to see the beauty in others. Because you can only see that what you are. It's who you are. That's what you see. Because you only see your own consciousness. You only see your own perspective. You see your own beliefs. You see no one else. You don't see other people. You see your concept of them. So when you look at others, you should see them as God. You should see them as good. You should see them as whole. You should see them as complete. So many times we see people as less than. And the only reason why we see others as less than, because we ourselves see ourselves less lacking in some way. In some way, we don't see that we're good enough to have whatever we're desiring. So if we're not good enough, then that means others can't be good either. They have to be lacking in some way. So I was thinking about, you know, how even in our community, the spiritual community, in comparison to, you know, those who still are in search of truth, we still kind of mimic the world, right? So when I say we kind of mimic the world, we still see people as ailing. We still see imperfectness. So, and we think because of the number of people that believe something, we think that makes it true. An example, I have a lot of people in the spiritual community that tell you you must do shadow work, you must do inner work, you must, talk to your inner child, right? But if you're saying you're God, then that means that you're saying God in some way, somehow isn't good enough. That God in some way, somehow is less than. That God, some way, somehow needs to be healed, needs to be worked upon. And I get it, because in the world, medicine is big business, right? Medicine is big business. If they can convince you that you're sick, that's more money for them, because they'll sell you a prescription, not willing to tell you about how to cure, but they'll prescribe something for your symptom, but won't give you the ingredients to make you whole, to cure you. You find that in the spiritual community too. You find people telling you how broken you are, how imperfect you are, how you need to suffer an egoic death, and you must, heal your inner child. There's only God. And I know all that stuff sounds real deep. It sounds real because we do see ourselves as less than. We have seen ourselves as broken and incomplete, lacking. But when you come to the knowledge of self, you're no longer supposed to see a broken person. You're supposed to see a perfect being. When you come into the knowledge of self, you're not supposed to see something that's incomplete, less than, lacking. No, you're supposed to see wholeness and wellness and joy. But there's money in telling people that they need to be made whole instead of telling people you're already whole. It's only up for you to recognize it. Say, I try daily to look at people as perfect no matter what I think I'm seeing, and not try to find truth in anything outside of myself. Absolutely love that, neighbor. Yes. Psychiatrists, therapists, doctors, all of it is a middleman. You are healing yourself through them. Why not just cut them out and decide you are well and perfect? That's what I'm talking about, neighbor. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about just to accept who you are. Once we can accept who we are, we can just, like neighbor said, cut out the middleman. You don't need anyone else other than you. I know you're going to hear people tell you, oh, you need this, you need me, you can't do this alone, you can't. You don't need that any man to teach you. Why? Because you're never alone. The Spirit of God dwelleth within you. The Comforter, the Spirit of truth, will reveal all truth to you, will show you exactly where to go, and will bring the right person to you. The right person comes to you. When you seek, you shall find. When you ask, it is always given. When you knock, the door is always opened. Hello, hello, wellness. And so you'll discover a Neville Goddard. You'll discover the Joseph Murphy. You'll discover all of those that you resonate, whoever you resonate with, Joe Dispenza, whoever you are resonating with. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And sometimes you won't need anyone other than to go within to yourself. Now these other things are avenues, right? Because we're not an island to ourselves. We are all connected, right? So then when you are introduced to certain ones that are there just for that level, and then you go to another level, and then you bring others in, or and then you may find out you only got really one person that you resonate, or maybe two, or maybe five, right? You stop trying to see who can say it better, who has a better way of expressing it, who can do it, and you'll just learn to depend on you. Because that's one thing Jesus didn't try to ascertain during his message. He wasn't in search of followers. He was teaching his disciples to be fishermen, to learn how to fish for themselves. No one needs a savior. The savior is within. You are your own savior. That's why I grappled with the terminology of coach or teacher. I'm like, I'm your reflection. That's all I am. I am your reflection. You already know all this. You just forgot. Just like I know all of this. I just forgot. Right? And and the things are we're rediscovering who we are. You know, it's a forever unfoldment. The unfoldment never ceases. Not while we're in this physical, body, this physical vessel. We're playing the game of forgetfulness, the amnesia. Because we thought it would be fun to forget who we are. And as we forget, yes, we had some horrific dreams, some nightmares. We made a nightmare of our life. Many of us have. But since you've already experienced hell, why you want to keep creating it? You've already experienced it. Now it's time to stop creating. Now it's time to create heaven here on earth. Now it's time to live in a state of the wish fulfilled. Now it's time to let go of the hellish mindset and create the heavenly state. Actualize heaven now. Stop making life hard. Now, as the Christ said, yoke is easy. Is a yoke is easy? Burden. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. Should be light and easy now. You already went through hell when you didn't know who you were. But now you know who you were. Now you know who you are. Now you've awakened to the truth. Oh, thank you, April. Hey, Alaska. Good morning. Good morning. And as you know, it's not required that you know who you are to get the blessing. You don't have to know, right? The woman who was homeless, who manifested her home for her and her 8 children through the help of little brother, right? Telling her to just believe in herself. Telling her just to go when she goes back in her van, to imagine that she's sleeping in her home. It wasn't required that, she go through this. She may never desire to know anything further about who she is. Or it could be the catalyst that propels her to her awakening. But if it doesn't, at least she knows the law, right? And now she knows the power of believing in oneself. As little bro likes to say, Mrs. Toya's magic. That just makes me so giddy. Every time I think of it, every time I say it, I just be like, oh my goodness. But it's just the power of believing in oneself, the magic of believing in yourself, and how your world will change and the old will dissolve and melt right before your presence, and things will just come in such a wonderful, amazing way. Right, Daryl, right. What? TikTok is back up? Really? Really, Dream Woman? Wait a minute. How he restore it? Or are you just saying that? So, right. I'm like, Trump not even in office yet. Right. Is this just a procrastination, as they say? It is. It's back up. You said go on it. Oh wow. I don't have it downloaded on my iPad anymore. It's on my phone. I'm using my phone for YouTube. You like get off YouTube and go live on TikTok, huh? It's on the news. TikTok back up. Let me see. Kyla, is TikTok back on? Somebody said TikTok is back up.
They say that it's up for some of them because two of my friends got back on.
You couldn't get back on?
No, it's saying I don't got no connection, but I got mine. They're not saying it no more, so that it's banned. So.
Oh, it says some people are able to get on it and some people aren't.
I think it's like in Chicago first, because most of my friends.
My daughter's saying she can't get on, but she said some of her friends said they could get on. It is. Oh wow. They're restoring service. All right. What I tell you, dream woman. Didn't I tell you TikTok wasn't going nowhere? I told you. I said that Trump was gonna be the reason it came back. I don't know if he's the reason, but there was a. Well, he's not the reason, but he was gonna be used. You know. He's gonna try to get the glory. That didn't last long, huh? So yeah, I'm on Google now reading it, seeing what it says. TikTok begins restoring service for US users after Trump comments. The company said in a statement that TikTok was coming back online in the US after President-elect Donald Trump provided assurances to the company's service providers. I'm glad TikTok is coming back online. We need to keep it that way. The platform is too important to the lives of 170 million creators. That Senator Markey said that. Wow. Consciousness is unstoppable. Oh, yes. You got back into yours, April. Nice. So it's only up a little, not totally. They said they're restoring. It may take about a day or so for them to get fully back. Hey, Rashi. Hey, some random black woman. Oh, hey, Amanda. Hey. You know, you got some interesting names. All right. I like that, some random black woman. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Sunflower. Hey, my manifestation momentum. Hey. They said it's coming back, though. Yes, hello, Kimberly. So, Probably for it to be fully serviceable where people can go back online, like go live and stuff, probably give it till tomorrow, right? Yeah, we said, I said, yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't going to be offline for long. Because what did it say? It said it was temporarily, right? That was the message you were getting. Temporarily. So the fact that they used the term temporarily, you knew that it was coming back. Right, nice neighbor, nice. Okay, April, nice. Keep trying, Kyla. They say they're getting on. They say it's up and running for them.
Okay.
Oh wow. I know, right? That's amazing. That's amazing. But now we see what it's like to be on YouTube, right? We see what it's like to be on YouTube. So which one do you guys like? Do you like YouTube or do you like TikTok? What do you guys like? So you would give it a week to get back fully. Say TikTok is your heart. The God said no, we will not go. Hey, high vibes only. Hello. You like TikTok? Y'all like TikTok? Ah, hands down TikTok. You love TikTok so much. Oh, I use YouTube though. I'm a YouTube, and I don't go live on YouTube a lot. This is really like only my third time maybe going live on YouTube, but that's why I get a lot of my long form content on YouTube. I am definitely a YouTuber. I definitely consume YouTube because I love football. I love to watch, like clips from certain like Fox, and like I like First Things First. I like to watch clips when they talk about football or whatever. And if I'm going to listen to Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, like my long form, I'm a YouTuber. I like YouTube. So I'm here for it. I'm looking to be monetized on YouTube too. So, Oh, I'm monetized on YouTube, I'm only a few hours away from being able to apply for monetization on YouTube. I think because you got to have like 4,000 watch hours in a year, and I'm like at 3,700 watch hours. So I only got a few more hundred watch hours to get so I can apply for monetization on YouTube. So it's already done, as they say. It's all, like I say, it's already done. It's already done. And I was like, how TikTok gonna go away when I'm supposed to be making thousands on TikTok, sharing this love, right? Sharing this love. I'm like, TikTok can't go nowhere. Like what? I ain't did everything I said I wanted to do on there. How TikTok gonna go somewhere? Say what? So I have you playing on my TV while I'm cooking Sunday dinner. So YouTube is cool for that. As long as we can get the wisdom, I don't care what play. I know that's right. Yes. So I watch 40 or 50-minute long videos. Okay. Hey, okay. I could do hours, neighbor. I could do hours. Oh, thank you. High vibes only. Say, it's crazy. I envision us all back in your lives. Like, we're back. Just the collective being excited about the return. I know, right? Lisa? Yes. So you say TikTok. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you. Ooh, high vibes only. Yes. Get those free books. Get those free. I've been getting a lot of downloads, y'all. I've been getting a lot of downloads on my books. And thank you to you guys that have donated, that have given from your heart and leaving me a love token. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yes, get these free ebooks, especially now. The Daily Diamond Gems was the first one I did. I did that I might have made that one about 2 years ago. And then my Maya, my other daughter, she was the one saying that I should like sell it. But that never really set right with me. So she helped me she edited the 30-day transformation journey. I actually did the 30-day transformation journey on Facebook last year in January of 2024. And every day I posted, and that's what I those are the scriptures. So I didn't change anything that I had posted on Facebook. And I just sent her everything, and she put it in a book. She used Canva to make the book for me for the 30-day transformation. And then the recipe for life, again, that was a presentation I had did for one of my law of attraction meetup groups that I was in. And the person that facilitated the meetup asked me to give a presentation of my beliefs on law of attraction and law of assumption. And so that's where those books came from. And again, I just took the notes or whatever that I had did from that, and I was like, yeah, we just got to keep it simple, because I'm not a novelist, right? So I wasn't trying to give no 300-page. I don't have time for that. We could keep it simple. We got plenty of books that already say all that, right? We just need something to get straight to the point, keep it simple. I don't have to conflate it. I don't have to, I wasn't going to get into all the science of it, because you have a lot of books that already do that. You already have the books that give you the science, the neurology, the brain, the different parts of the brain, and the spinal column and all that, the different. So there are those who already have that, and that's not my lane. So I wasn't about to like go into a lane that wasn't mine, right? I enjoy people that can go delve that deeply into it and bring all those connectivities to it, bring all the connections to it. I was just like, we need to keep manifestation simple. We just need to simplify it, because we have so much information. Because I look at it like this way, and I always use a car as my example, right? Because many of us drive. And it's a few of us probably don't drive, but many of us drive. And I was like, I don't need to know about all the parts and how all the parts of a car, what every particular part of a car does to make it run. I just need the basic information to be able to drive it, right? I just need to know how to start the engine, press the gas, stop, shift, right? The gears are automatic, right? I don't have to do no manual shifting of gears. That's automatic, right? I don't need to know nothing about no water pump, no radiator. I don't need to know anything about the engine or the transmission. I don't need to know about any of those things to be able to operate the car in a safe way. I don't need to know the machinations of how it actually runs and how the transmission and and the engine work together. Now there are those who may need to know all of that. They like, I need to know every little thing about a car before I get in it. I need to know everything. I need to know how every part. I need to know about that muffler. I need to know about the axles. I need to know about the brakes. I need to know about, all of these little things. They need to know every little part before I don't need to know. What is the safest way for me to operate this vehicle where I don't harm myself and I don't harm others? Same thing with the law. Yes, it's good to know the science of it. Is it required to bring about your manifestation? No. You just need to know the most operative or significant part. And the significant part is belief. That's it. That's all that's required. For you to get anything you want, you just got to believe in yourself. That's it. That's it. You just got to believe in yourself. That's the only requirement. is that you believe in yourself. Yes, Michelle, thank you. It's back up. Hey, hey, Marcus, welcome, welcome. Right, dream woman, right? I was like, because I was expecting it to come up, but like I said, you don't be expecting it that fast. Like, man, it was only off a few hours. That didn't take long. Like, that did not take long. Like, because it actually went offline before 12 o'clock, before December 19th. It went off late last night. Like about, for me, it was about 9:30 my time when CapCut, Lemonade, and TikTok said they were offline. Because I actually joined Lemonade. Have any of you guys joined Lemonade? So I had joined Lemonade, and I had like over 1,000 followers on Lemonade in less than 24 hours on Lemonade. So I don't know if it's a lot of people from TikTok, because I know they let you sign on with your TikTok account on Lemonade, but I didn't use my same name. I actually changed the name on Lemonade. I actually used my name that I use on Instagram on Lemonade. I use Royalty Forever. That's my handle on Lemonade. I actually have been, actually it's not too bad. My oldest daughter, she's on there. Many people were saying it reminds you of Instagram and Pinterest, but the thing is, I've never been on a Pinterest app, so I can't compare it to Pinterest because I've never been on Pinterest, so I couldn't compare it to that. To me, it reminds me of TikTok and Instagram. That's what it reminds me of. Because I've been on TikTok and Instagram, never been on Pinterest, so I couldn't compare it to Pinterest. I like that you can say what interests you have, and then you'll get videos based off those interests. So if that's how Pinterest is, if theirs is based on, okay, you pick a certain, you like, nails, you like home decor, you like, if that's how Pinterest is, then I guess it would be more geared towards that comparison. It slows you down from actually doing it. It wasted years gathering. Yep, it does. To press the gas and brake. That's all. Yep, that's it, Lisa. That's it. Yes. Yep. So you didn't even get to tell nobody goodbye, huh? Yes. Till Toyia back up. That's what they call it, Lolita. That's what they call it. That's what they call it, Lola. No, I had downloaded Red Note, but I never. I uninstalled it. I downloaded it, and I was like, I'm not about to get on here, and I uninstalled it. I had downloaded for like, I hit it like on my phone for maybe 5 minutes. Then I uninstalled it. I didn't create it. I didn't feel like trying to go through no Mandarin type stuff. Yes. Oh, okay. Nice, Lola. You like Pinterest? Okay. All right. So I guess we'll be back on there, guys. So, hey, it isn't working all the way. So I'll think about going live. But what do you guys think about being live on YouTube? What do you guys think about it? I know many of you said you prefer TikTok. Say TikTok is where the lives at. TikTok is where the lives are at. You scrolling on yours? Oh, yes. Oh, you love it, Sunflower? You like YouTube? Oh, nice. Hey, Carisha. Hey. So you like them both? Nice. So see you there tomorrow. To me, there is no difference as long as we are communicating. I know, right? Right, Sunflower? Right. Say TikTok all the way. Yeah, I don't have my sounds that I be using, Wow. We love the wow sound, don't we? We love the wow sound. I love when I hear a success story and be like, wow. A lot of people have been done both simultaneously for a while too. Yeah. But like since I realized that I can download my videos and then just upload them to YouTube, I don't need to stream on both platforms. Yes, yes. Okay, you like both Alaska? Cool, cool. Um, I don't know. I had Googled to see if I know when I first started going live, I was nowhere near 1,000 subscribers when I tried it the first time. So I don't know if they've changed their parameters. I had Googled it and it said to go live on your mobile, you needed at least 1,000 subscribers. But to go through your if you're on a computer, there is no restrictions as to going live, just if you go live on mobile. But I don't know if they've changed it. But I'm over the 1,000 subscriber threshold, so I know that wasn't a requirement the first time I went live, and I went live on my phone. The first time I went live, that wasn't a requirement. So, and the first time I went live was early 2024, before I started doing TikTok. I went live on YouTube before I started using TikTok. You said you'll give me one more. Give me one more what? What you gonna give me one more of? Did I miss it? Did you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're following me. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for this. I gotta remember that this is subscribe and not follow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I think most people probably that go live on YouTube, they probably go live on their desktop. I think you might have more features on your desktop than you do on your mobile, but I'm not sure. Because like you could see people, they're able, like I don't really know how to work YouTube, so you're able to bring up certain like when you see pinned comments, or you're able to bring up comments so everybody can see them instead of just the comments in the chat. You can bring them on the screen, and I wonder if that's because maybe they're on a desktop as opposed to being on a mobile device. So we want our followers back. I know, right? Let's go, revision. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Saying you can slow down comments on YouTube as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't really know how to work YouTube. I don't see really any functions on my screen. So I don't know how to do any of it. Nothing on here. I see some type of little flag thing, but I don't know what that's for. I don't know what that is. So I see chat filter. And then I see community moderation. That's all that says. Then this plus sign. What is this plus sign? The plus sign is just start a poll or start a Q&A. And then the other one is a share button. I know what that is, the share button. Then I just have a microphone and enhancement. And then like you can like say, you got one of like the movie cut type Symbols. I don't know what that's for either. Say it's really back. Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying it was up. So we got full function. Are people going live on there? Are people live? Can y'all see if anybody has gone live on there? Are people like really, really in it? Like they really like it's full blown working? Like folks are going live? Because I used to have it on my iPad, but I uninstalled it on my iPad, so I can't check it. I guess I could try to download it again. Oh yeah, that's right. No lives yet. Okay, okay. Say no one is live. Okay. So it ain't because you know folks gonna go live. If they can go live, folks be definitely going live. Oh, some people be, man, they be having like tens of thousands. That's what I need to manifest. Tens of thousands. They be having thousands upon thousands of people in their lives. I be like, man, what y'all talking about? That y'all got all these people. I remember I was scrolling and someone was watching the Supreme Court, and he was just sitting there watching it, and he had like 12,000 people in there while he was sitting there watching the Supreme Court talk about what they were talking. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch you watch. I could just turn the TV on, like, but I guess maybe a lot of people probably at work and they wanted to see what was going on and they couldn't. I don't know. I'd be like, all right. Right, Lola. Yeah, you were seeing people. My daughter was telling me that they were doing funerals for TikTok. I'm like, funerals? I'm not giving into that energy. First of all, you don't want to play like that, pretending to have no funeral, and you ain't really ready to be up out of here yet. Like, why y'all don't play like that? Don't be pretending you having no funeral and you ain't ready to. Look, the mind is powerful. We just don't understand how powerful we are, and some things you should not give any energy to. I'm like, not they doing funerals. I was just like, what? Right. The before we die, I mean, right. I know, right? I wonder are they saying it on Facebook? I should post on Facebook. TikTok back for y'all negativity haters, for you haters. Let me stop. Not here. I'm like, I wonder, does anybody on phone? Yep. Somebody said, OMG, TikTok back on, y'all. Yeah, okay. So they know on Facebook. Facebook already talking about it. I'm like, I told y'all fake that TikTok wasn't going nowhere. Y'all believing in the hype. The dream woman was like, I saw you said that TikTok wasn't going anywhere. Can you manifest for me? You remember that dream woman? If you're still on here, are you still on here, dream woman? You said you scroll past all those videos. I know that's right. Absolutely do not play like that. Oh, you found out on Facebook. Oh, okay. Right. My friend kept sending me goodbye TikTok videos, and I ignored every single one. Not sending goodbye TikTok. No, my husband and my daughter, we was like, TikTok is not going anywhere. We was like, it's here to stay. Like, you ain't got to worry about it. It's here to stay. How's everyone doing? Right, exactly. They just want a reaction for the people. Yup. All we had to do was be still and know. Now look at us. Yup, we did it. Yup, yup, yup. Hey, hey, phenomenal diva. Hey. So what is your, is that Nashia? Hello, welcome. This little bro's big sister. Hey, phenomenal. You know I was talking about you today. You know I was talking about you. Cause I'm like, your little brother has lit a spark for all of us, reminding us. He even reminded me how simple this manifestation was. I was like, oh my goodness. I feel like I was slacking when I got to listening to his manifestation stories. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm like, let me remind myself who I am. Thanks, little bro, for the inspiration, for for the spark to light a fire up under us, to remind us just how simple this teaching is, how simple this truth is, and we just got to stop complicating it for ourselves. It really is just as simple as believing in yourself. That's it. And like you said, you got to marry yourself, you got to love yourself. All he has, you know what? You know what? Phenomenal. If he I did see a text come through, but I'm on live, so I didn't check it. I saw an unknown text come through, but I didn't get to see what it said. And if he's calling me, I have my phone on do not disturb. So if the phone number isn't saved, I'm not gonna see it until I get off live, and I'll see the missed call. But I'm looking so forward. Someone just asked in the chat today if I had spoken with him. And I was like, well, I gave him my number. I said, but I gave it to him right before, TikTok had went offline. So I didn't know if you all had saw the message or anything. But I was like, I definitely want to keep in touch with you guys, and just, oh my goodness. Oh, Naja. Okay, thank you, Naja. Okay. He just helped his coach. He a little fireball. He a little firecracker. Oh my goodness. Not a little. He a big firecracker. He the bomb. He the bomb.com, as they say. He just helped his coach. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Hey, strawberry shortcake. Thank you. Oh, he's asleep now? Oh, he's my hero. He is my hero. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Say it was the Giants talking to me. You may let Giants be over you, but not me. Yeah, did he see the message I sent about the translation from scripture? That Amanda, I know you didn't hear this part. I don't think you had came in yet. Our little brother's name is Caleb, and in the Bible, it's literally translated dog. And he was saying, "I'm big dog. I'm big dog. I'm big dog. I'm big Sagittarius. I'm big dog." That's what his name literally means in scripture. It's translated dog. And I gave him the metaphysical interpretation of his name. I was like, man. And then the fact that you said his birthday is December 11th, right, Naja? You said his birthday is December 11th, which is a day after mine. Nice. Yeah, he's helping so many people. So yes, his coach had asked him about your magic, and he went into detail. How does it work? Wow. We really want to hear him like tell us his understanding of it, right? Like I think, that's what's just so like how did he get such this I mean, that was the intention, the simplicity of it, but the fact that he took it at its simplicity, it's like I would really like to like, pick his brain like, man, how did it seem so simple to you? Because so many of us hear it and we complicate it and we like, why is it not working? Why is it so hard? Some people feel like they're exhausted from trying to manifest, like, and he's like, this is the easiest thing. This all it take. Hold on, guys. Someone trying to come in. I gotta unlock the door. Wait. The door at the bottom is locked. Are y'all using the wrong thing? Because it wasn't, the bottom wasn't locked. All right, I'm back. What's his social media information, please? I know, right, Lola? Say, what's his social media information, please? This man has been crying all day talking about, that's my hero. He was in a game yesterday when you text. Oh, okay. I don't give out social media because some of y'all adults was doing too much. He stayed up all night and helped over 250 people in my DM and got 30 success stories. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I understand that, Naja. You gotta monitor it, right? Because he's still, he's still considered a minor. Yes, so yes, you're right about that. You need to monitor it. Yeah, because I saw that he commented under some of the videos, and he was like, he had that you let him read like 230 plus DMs. Not and one lady actually commented and said that he helped her, pay her rent or something that she hadn't paid in like 5 months. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is, oh my goodness, Naja. But you said that it's about to do something, his understanding is about to transform y'all family for generations. This is beautiful. Yes. Oh my goodness, he's up until 6 o'clock. Yeah, you gotta monitor. You gotta be like, only so many a day. They'll be okay. So many a day. Don't let it interfere with his studies and stuff. Oh, nice strawberry shortcake. Yes. They about to call him the magic man, Naja. It's gonna be Caleb's magic. It's about to be Mr. Caleb's magic. Hey, it's all our magics. I don't lay no claim to nothing. I see. That was quick. I'm like, wait a minute. Make it up to no good. She like, You got the picture, the name change. All right, come with it, Amanda. Come with it. Oh, but tell him he has definitely lit a spark in all of us. We are all so encouraged with his success story, everything that he shared, the simplicity, That's how it is. Some people can just take this information and it just makes sense. It just resonates. It's just, this is how simple it was supposed to be. It's just supposed to be this simple. He's the perfect vessel to share this information. I'm just so excited to see how many people, because he's touched so many people in this small amount of time. In this small amount of time, he's touched so many people. He can have his own YouTube channel, his own, TikTok. Oh. And you could monitor it for him, and have his own YouTube page and TikTok and help him monitor it and make sure he not, like Lola says, he monitors it because he is still but age, we're not going to limit him because of age. But I do understand there are certain parameters that you may want to put, but just know too that he should do it because it feels good, not out of obligation, right? And wisdom. And the God within, the wisdom within would lead him and guide him. Because he is definitely, just like all of us, we're all here together to expand, to remember, to help. And what he's really showing us, not to judge. That's why he's so helpful with it. He's not judging these people. He's not telling them, well, you got to do this and you got to do that and you got to adding to it. He's just saying, just believe. Just believe in you. Just believe. Out of the mouth of babes, we must be as little children. Yep. I saw phenomenal divine success story playing out as a movie in my mind. Yes, April. Yes. He told people that Miss Toyia did not take money, so they have to just share it with 8 people. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, he keeps a smile on my face, Naja. I mean, I just, but you know what I mean. Like every time I think of, it's just, man. Now I understand what he said, that the lady that he helped get the home, the lady that he helped get her home, and she said when she asked him, why do you keep smiling? Why are you smiling all the time? And it's just like when it finally clicks for you of how simple it is, and it was never meant to be complicated, but because the reasoning mind, us adulted, right? We've been adulterated. That's what Joseph Murphy would say. We've been adulterated. Everyone that consider themselves to be grown, to consider themselves to be adults. We've been adulterated, right? Which means we've complicated life through experience. And because we've experienced life in such a way, we've complicated the simplicity of the law. That's why the Christ says, and Amanda just reminded us, you must come as a child. You must be unadulterated. You must not be, you must change. When I say unadulterated, right? You must simplify it. You must bring it back to its most simple terms. But we keep adding to it and adding to it. Say, no, you got to do this first. No, you got to do that first. No, you got to do this. And he understands, no, the only thing you need to do is believe. You don't got to do nothing else. You don't got to do no shadow work, no inner healing. You don't have to do any of that. The only thing you're supposed to do is believe in yourself. That's it. Stop complicating it. Stop making it hard. So I meditated on their video all day yesterday. I was letting my grandson listen to it because I did the 10 parts and I still have on my phone. I wanted him to hear Naja say that, Caleb calls it Miss Toya's magic, but I couldn't find a video where he says it because I wanted my 7-year-old son and my 7-year-old grandson to hear. But I just told him, he was like, so what makes it magic? And I was like, you believing in it. I said, do you know how to believe? I said, do you know how to imagine? He's like, reimagine? I was like, it's not. I'm like, I said imagine. He gonna say reimagine? I'm like, can you? He was like, no, I don't know how to imagine. I was like, I can reimagine. I'm like, okay, reimagine. We gonna say reimagine since that's the word you like, since that's the word you're stuck on. I was like, can you tell me what Mario looks like? Can you imagine what can you tell me what Mario looks like? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, describe Mario for me. He started describing. I said, that's imagining. You're telling me what he looks like without it physically being in front of you. So just trying to, teach my 7-year-old son, my 7-year-old grandson, even more than what I already do. Because like I told you, my daughter already shares Reverend Ike with him. So, but just being more diligent. Said the homeless. Oh, I can't wait to hear the story about the coach's wife, Naja. I can't wait to hear that one. Oh, wow. Yes, I know it feels good. I know it has to feel amazing. Oh, I can't wait to hear the story. I'm looking forward to talking to him. I'm sure he has some wisdom keys for me too. Because I don't care what age you are. If you understand, if you got some wisdom to share, I'm all for it. I do not discriminate. Ooh. Wait, Naja, you told April before you told me. Wait, phenomenal. You told April before you told me. Yep. You right, Sunflower. You're right. So we about to take the world by storm, Naja. Hey, I'm here for it. I am here for it, Naja. I am here for it. This is just so exciting because it is about time that we get we get the life of our dreams. And understanding the simplicity of this truth is going to break chains, break strongholds. This is the gospel that the earth, the world needs to hear. He said, yes, he tells me every day. And isn't that something that I reached out, Naja, and I said, I would like to stay connected to you guys. And I offered to give you my, phone number and my email. See, that's synchronicities. Those are the synchronicities playing out. Those are the synchronicities you want to see things actually taking place. That's what I call synchronicities. Not seeing signs of something that I may want. No, it's actually seeing things happening. That's the synchronicities. Yes, who the Son has set free is free indeed. Yes. Oh, wow, April. April said, I promise I saw this playing out like I was at the movies watching it. Wow. Okay, April. See, and I listened to the replay like 3 times already. It's constant inspiration and remind. Yes, yes. I was replaying it too. I was listening to it too. Oh, I was listening to the 10 parts that I had broken down because my oldest daughter, her and her best friend, she's like, Mom, we listened to 6 parts of it already. And I was like, okay. I said, what did what her best friend think? She was like, I'll be trying to catch your mama. I watch your mama on her lives. She be going on live when I'm at work. I'm like, I go on live in the morning not often. I was like, girl, I go live at night most times. I go live at night. You can catch me. You can catch me because I go live at night most days. It's very few days, just on the weekend normally. And sometimes if I feel like during the day, I'll go live, but then I'll also go live in the evening. I freed myself on another level yesterday, feeling even lighter. Yes. If I had the sounds, wow, wow. He said he is on Miss Toyia Magic Carpet giving magic away. Yes. That is beautiful. It's such a joy. So exciting. And someone was just asking me, Naja, did I think about doing conferences, right? And I was like, yes, I see myself doing conferences, almost kind of like the Abraham Hicks setup, without the channeling, of course, but to give people an opportunity to come to the mic and ask their questions, and we help, and I help right there on the spot. And I was like, maybe a big comfy couch on stage or something like that, keep it real relaxed and cool and not so like stuffy, but enjoyable, and keep it, so yes. Is that what you call them, Naja? You call them Buddy? I actually have a neighbor, they call their son Buddy as well. I manifest a TikTok thing so that when I share my success stories, I hear that wow. I've been hearing when I visualize. Like for real, for real. I know that's right. Yes. Because we gotta hear the wow when you tell us your success stories. We gotta hear the wow. We gotta hear it. Gotta hear it. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. We gotta hear it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Beautiful. So it's simply been a joy. That's why it's so imperative, guys. We got to go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. Going to sleep in the state. Naja, I thought about your success story. I thought about a success story with Neville Goddard. It was a wife and a doctor and his wife. They had some land that they were looking to build property upon, and they had decided that they had been wanting this. They had this land for like several years, and they had been listening to Neville Goddard, and they had even been listening to him, going to his lectures for several years, but they never really quite applied the law. They finally decided to apply the law. And so they said their criteria was that they wanted the apartment built, but they didn't want the building built, but they didn't want to use any of their money. And at first, what they were doing, they were looking for an architect. And then they reminded themselves, well, it's already built. Well, we were looking for an architect. So they never went to go look for an architect. They just imagined that the building was already built. And what they did, they used this one friend of theirs who they kind of lost touch and was kind of considered to be a little uppity. And they imagined her saying, well, doctor, doesn't this look really something? I'm paraphrasing or ad-libbing. Something like, doctor, this building is so marvelous. Something like that, right? So first they started to look for the architect, then they decided not to. And then, so the architect comes into their I think his office where he was working at. I mean his doctor's office, and presented ideas. And he basically was like, well, how come you own this land right here? How come you all have never built anything on it? And they were like, oh, we don't, we've been, that's something we've been desiring to do. And so he was like, I have some plans that I could sell you or whatever. And they were like, remember, they don't want to use any of their money. So they were like, well, no, we're not going to, thank you, but no thanks. He comes back. He said, well, you know what? I found some plans and I'll purchase them. And he tried to say like it was only going to cost a certain amount of money. And he was like, thanks, but no thanks. He came back and was like, well, actually, I'll pay for them. And then you could just pay me back with the money from the rents. So the person, he goes, he deals up everything or whatever. And I think they had maybe 1 or 2 apartments that they hadn't rented out yet. And so they went back to imagining, that the apartments were all sold or rented out. And they imagined the one friend they had lost contact with saying, whatever she said, whatever they were imagining her saying. And then all the apartments were sold. And the friend came and said exactly what they had imagined her to say. And the reason I'm saying that because they were getting, it was kind of like your situation. You were getting what you wanted almost, right? It was like you were almost willing to be like, well, it's close enough. And they were like, and your brother and Caleb was like, no, this is not what you're manifesting. Close enough isn't good enough. That's how the doctor and his wife was. They were going to get it built and they didn't want to use any money. The architect was coming and he was like offering to like lessen the cost of the plans and do it. And so it was like close enough. And I was telling my husband, I said, many of us would have accepted for close enough. But Caleb was like, we're not settling for close enough. We're going to get exactly what we're manifesting. And that's what we have to be reminded of. We don't have to settle for close enough. We don't. Oh, nice. Hey, Janelle. Hey, yes, that's what we were hearing. Yes. Hey, I am Tracy. Hello. You love that story too, Aaron. Yes. To remind us we can get exactly what we want. And the thing is, again, right, Aaron, they didn't go look. They started to look and then they remembered, well, it's already done. We wouldn't be looking for the architect if it's already done. Architect comes to them. We think that it doesn't happen like that. But then just like with Phenomenal, that the girl that owed her the money, she ran into her. And the girl, she didn't even see the girl. The girl saw her and was like, okay, come to the bank. So she could give her back the money that she had loaned her 5 years ago. Most of us, we in a bind. We trying to borrow money from Peter and Paul and Mary. And then we trying to like, who owe me money? Let me see who I can call to see who owe me money, right? We would try to figure it out. These stories, these success stories reminding us, do nothing, be still. Be still because it's already done. This is what we have to remind ourselves. There's nothing to do because it's already done. Man, if we could just get that, ingrain that in our minds, ingrain it, meditate on it. Let go come as a little child that says, you said it, I believe it, and that settles it. I said it, I believe it, and that settles it. Right? No buts, no ands, no maybes. I believe it. I said it. I believe it. And that settles it. That's it. Yep. Yes, Naja. Yes, he did. I actually shared it with the live yesterday morning. I shared the story about the homeless lady yesterday. Yes. Yes. And he don't play either. He don't mince words. She was like, "Can you believe that 9 people lived in this van?" He was like, "I can't believe it, but you did." I was like, when I told my daughter that, she was like, "He said that?" I was like, "Right." He was like, "No, I can't believe it, but obviously you could imagine it because you live in it. So you had to imagine it." She's like, "What? I didn't want this for me and my kids." I mean, I can imagine how the conversation was going. I know I'm adding my little sauce to it, telling the story, but I can imagine she being like, "What? I didn't imagine." Like, yeah, but that's okay. We ain't gonna even worry about that no more. What you want? What you want to imagine now? What do you want to create now? What is it that you want now? It's like we ain't even gonna hold you to that. We gonna let that go. Oh. And how he manifested him being the QB on varsity. Oh my goodness. That's a great story too. That's a great success story too. How he manifested being the starting QB for the varsity football team. Say, be still for real. Heavy on not selling as well. I was looking for a new place to stay and I found a large home. But would try to look for something smaller because of past stories. Now I can have it all. Yes. Out of habit, the legend, out of habit. You got to create the new habit. That's it. When you find yourself going back to the old story, just remind yourself, oh, I don't think like that anymore. That's all you got to say. Don't analyze it. Don't judge it. Don't criticize it. Just say, oh, I don't think like that anymore. And then decide how you want to think. Yep. The only thing that matters is what we make matter. Yep. As I keep reminding myself, I am God, formless, ageless, timeless. Yep. All consciousness. Wow. Oh, you were judging her not. Yeah. We got to be so careful, right? But a lot of us have been guilty of that, and myself included. But that's why I preach it. That's why I say it. That's why I'm saying it over and over, because it's not only to you guys, it's to myself. Stop judging people. Stop judging the situation. Stop eating off that tree of knowledge of good and evil. No, see life. See life everywhere. Life is everywhere. That's all you're supposed to see is life. You're supposed to see opportunity. You're supposed to see possibility. You're supposed to see that it's already done. Yeah, the legend. Now you just have to see it was just an experience and remind yourself not to give it any more definition than that, an experience. And then today, decide what experience you want to have now. Let go. Now we're going to focus on what is it that you want now. That's where we're going to put our focus. Mm. You said the link was not working. Yeah, tell them just to go on the he said the Gumroad link wasn't working. Because I do know sometimes people put like their wrong email address in, or they use one email address and then try to log in with another email address. You got to make sure whatever you use to download the free ebooks, you're using the correct information. Because I've purchased ebooks from Gumroad before, which is why I use it. I know once you purchase anything, it comes right to your email. And I had never had any problems with downloading. And I'm like, mine is free though. So you don't even have to put no amount of money in it. All you got to do is put 0. And as long as you put the correct information, they're going to send you the link. Oh wow, 3 hours. Probably trying to help her to understand Naja, right? Because that was new information for her, right? That was new information. She didn't know that her mind could change her reality. She didn't understand, so he had to break it down to her to help her realize that she was creating her situation and she could recreate her situation, right? I'm sure the lady had a lot of questions because I'm sure she had never met anyone like Caleb, had never heard this information before, having to take accountability that it was her choices that led to this, right? So I can understand why. I'm sure she had a lot of questions. I'm sure she was like, it cannot be as easy as you making it. You're a young man. You're still in high school. What you talking about? Right? She probably was questioning all kinds of stuff. But the blessing is that she took him at his word. She believed, she practiced it for herself, she proved it to herself. Now you just got to prove it to yourself, legend. That's all. The legend, that's it. You just have to prove it. You have to prove it to yourself. It's now time to start believing in yourself. And I say the way you prove it to yourself, go to sleep believing, giving thanks, gratitude for already being that which you desire. That is so cute. Say, but Buddy has told people if they're waiting on permission, click the link, and you and him will send them a permission slip. There you go. That's what people think they need a permission slip to have the desires, because so many people have told us we had to earn the blessing, right? Right, Naja? So we have been programmed to thinking we have to earn it instead of just believe it. We're like, we don't get nothing for free. Ain't nothing in life free. You can't get this for free. You can't. The cost is attention. That is why I gravitated towards Neville Goddard and Dr. Joseph Murphy. The only thing you have to pay is attention. That's it. But we think, oh no, I got to do 10,001 techniques. I gotta do some inner healing. I gotta do some shadow work. You know, the only thing you have to do is think differently. And the thinking differently only means see yourself as already being that what you desire to be. That's it. Yep. Think it, write it, I speak it, alone meditate. It hardens. It hardens into fact, comes into existence. Yes. You say, yes, I was. Hey, Lysandra. Hello. Hey, welcome to the community. They said the TikTok is back up, so we'll probably be more over there, Lysandra, if you want to continue. We got the TikTok is back online, so I really don't do YouTube as much. I mostly do TikTok lives. That's where I've grown my community, on TikTok live. So probably going forward, since TikTok is back online, we'll be over there. And my name is Prosperous Living with _T. That's my name on TikTok. You can find it in the description too, on my YouTube channel. You can find the links in the description. Because, hey guys, did you notice on Facebook that they were telling you to link your TikTok to Facebook? Did y'all get that message? Because I got that message before, I think like a day or so before TikTok went offline. Facebook was telling you to link your TikTok account to it. People have been asking him what to do. What do I do when I wake up? He always tell them, you had a 5. He always tell them, you had a 5 steps to Miss Toya's 4 steps. Now you hit a great big fall. Go back to 1. Oh, I love that. He said you added a 5 step to the 4 steps. You had a great big fall. Now you got to do it all over again. Now you got to go back to step 1. Now you got to go back to step 1. Oh, yes, yes. You didn't use it. That's okay. That's okay. If you like sleep tape, you just lose it tonight. That's all right, Ledger. That's that part. That's again what I loved about the success stories and how Caleb is helping everyone. No how, no time. He's not talking about time. He's not talking about how. He's only talking about, as stated in my books, believe. The 4 steps to manifesting is something you already naturally do, and it's found in the scripture. Therefore, I say unto you, what things soever you desire when you pray, believe you have received them, and you shall have them. Decide what you want. Give thanks for already having it. Remain faithful to it. And then the 4th is not your work. Allow it to come. Be still and know. That's it. We want them to be more than that. We think we need techniques. We think we need something else outside of ourselves. We think, oh, if I do this many times, if I do that many times, if I do this, then there's nothing wrong with those tools that you're using. Like Bashar would say, permission slips, and like Caleb has said, you think you need permission from someone to get your desire. You think it's something you need to do. You think you have to prove worthiness. You think you have to earn the blessing. If you start to see your desires as a gift, do we earn gifts? If you had to earn it, then it wasn't a gift. We don't earn gifts. Gifts are freely given. Gifts are given just because, right? You may get gifts on your birthday, but no one is required to give you a gift, right? And they're not expecting anything in return. They're just giving it to you. Why? Because it happens to be that day. And then you get gifts and it's not even your birthday. Have any of you ever experienced something for free and didn't feel like you owed the person something for giving it to you? Or do you get things for free and you wonder why? You skeptical, you cynical, you wonder like, what do they want? They must want something. Or they give you something, you try to figure out a way to pay them for it instead of just saying thank you. No, this too much. No, you shouldn't have did this. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta give you something for it. Some of us don't know how to receive the gifts, which is why we make our manifestations difficult. Cool, I'm here to manifesting, but you popped up on my feed. Oh, thank you, Lysandra. Welcome to the community. Yes, that's what everyone was saying. TikTok is alive and well. Say his mouth is something else. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. I'll use it right now or tonight. Yes. See, they know. Hello, I didn't get that. I'm on a yeah, I know. This is YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
Hey y'all.
That's my oldest daughter, Jordan, Prosperous, Grandiose. She's doing TikToks now. She's on here spreading the truth too. She's doing her TikToks and she's doing YouTube as well.
Yeah, TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah. It's a family affair, y'all.
I need Kyla and Mario help take the groceries. It's in the car. You have to wait. I need the groceries. You have to go. Yeah.
He told a lot of people who asked about the 3. 3 people. Oh, she covering you for the weekend. Stop talking about her on him. Mm.
Ari, you know,
Can I help?
you have no clothes on.
I do have clothes.
It's cold outside.
Dang, I
Yeah,
do
it's cold.
I'm like lasers.
I do have
So when I'm like laser, just living things come easily. That's it, the legend, because that's how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to work for it. Oh, right. That $89.98 is funny. He's funny. He was saying that when he DM'd me. He was like, we could do a, if they want permission slips, we can charge them, $899.98 for the first 3 days. And if they come back the next 3 days, we charge them $8,990. And then we also do a GoFundMe if they need a GoFundMe. I'm like, he is so funny. But yeah, those permission slips, you just got to permit yourself to have it. You are the permission slip. You are the permission slip. You are. It's all you. It's all up to you. You get to decide. We just got to we got to stop making it hard. We got to stop thinking that we got to work for it. We have to stop thinking we have to earn the blessing. That work by the sweat of your brow mentality has to be deconstructed. Am I saying that you won't have a career that you simply enjoy, that you simply love? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you will have a career you simply love and that you simply enjoy, and it won't feel like work or a chore to you. Yes, the elite and easy is my motto. Absolutely. Yeah, that doesn't mean you won't be an entrepreneur or have a business, or that you won't, have a career for a living, but you won't see it as something that you have to do. It'll be something that you want to do. It'll be something you enjoy doing. It will be something you won't be complaining about or trying to force yourself to do or to be. You'll actually love doing it. And it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. People are like, trying to discover their purpose. Our purpose is to awaken. That's our purpose, is to remember who we are. That's the only purpose we really have in this thing we call life, is to remember who we are. Remember that we are the magic. We are the magic. The power of believing, the magic of believing in yourself. That's it. To love yourself with all your heart, with all your mind, and all that's within you. That is your purpose. Everything else is commentary. Everything else is just because you want to experience it. And for no other reason than you want to experience it. That's the reason. Because you said you wanted to. Okay. I haven't heard that. A song by SZA. I don't listen to a lot of music, a lot of new music. A lot of new music I hear is because of my children. I don't listen to a lot of the radio. Yep, we're created to create and to be happy. Absolutely. Coming from a church background, feeling like you had to be worthy or deserving of a blessing was the biggest transition for me, because it was taught as if I mess up or sin or make a mistake, I have to. Yep. I have to suffer the wrath. So glad to be out of that. Yep. Because people want you to suffer for a mistake. Some people get joy out of seeing other people's misery or seeing other people's downfall. This is like, what? Why are we rejoicing in somebody's suffering? Like, what? That mentality is like, No. No. But that was part of the matrix that we created for ourselves. It was part of experiencing everything that we're not, right? We experience everything that we're not. Now we've awakened to the truth, and now we recognize that who we are. And now we just have to step into it. Step into that power, trust it, believe in it, knowing it, and learn to be still. Learn to stop trying to make things happen. Trust that it all comes to you. Trust that you don't know and you're not required to know. You will be shown. Yes, there you go. Love selling real estate. That's it. As you should. Everyone should love everything they're doing. Or why are you doing it? If you ain't loving it, why are you doing it? I have a guy. Now stop going. Oh. Hey, Caleb. I said I helped that guy not go to. Wow. That is amazing. That is beautiful. I know a lot of people feel like they found someone met a pot of gold at the end of their rainbow. Right. He didn't know. Right. Yep. A nice, beautiful decoration. Exactly. Right. He didn't know my magic. Yep. It's our magic, Caleb. It's our magic. He didn't know our magic. He didn't know his own magic. Right? He didn't know his own magic. Now he has a taste of his own magic. That is amazing. And I heard that you helped over 30 people realize their dreams, their desires. That is so amazing. So amazing. So amazing. I said you was going to set this world on fire. I said you were going to set this world on fire. And you doing it. You're doing it. Yep, your words are your wand. We are so much more powerful, and Caleb is helping. Not just Caleb, but all of us. All of us are coming to this, helping people realize their power. The power is always within. And to stay true to ourselves. My coach and his wife, she said she thought she couldn't have. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. He helped one of his coach's wife. She thought she couldn't have a baby. And now he's like, that's the old story. I'm telling my oldest daughter, she also knows the magic, Caleb. That is beautiful. Oh. Oh. That is amazing. Oh. I was telling your sister, I'm like, you're our hero. You're my hero. This is amazing. This is beautiful. We're one another's reflection. We're one another's reflection. We're all in this together. And like I told you in the message, there was no accident, no coincidence. You were meant to hear this message. You were meant to know the truth of who you are. And what a truly a blessing you will be, not only to your family but to the world. This is beautiful. Oh, you're welcome, strawberry shortcake. I know. I was tempted to charge. I did charge in the beginning, but I just didn't feel right about it. Because originally I was selling it. So we're gonna be super transparent. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. And I told him, because I was doing it with my daughter, one of my other daughter, not the one you just saw, my other daughter. She created a Stans store, and she edited the two of them for me on Canva. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it away for free. I'm like, you could keep it on the Stand store if you want to, but when I share it, I'm gonna put it on Gumroad, and I'm just gonna give it for free because it just didn't feel right. So I'm like, I didn't pay for this knowledge. I didn't pay for it. So why am I gonna charge you for something that is clearly for free? You can watch this stuff on YouTube. You can get these books, Neville Goddard, Joseph. That's where I came to know the truth. Yes, I bought a couple of books here and there, but so I told my sister-in-law that I don't believe, and she got mad. And oh, yeah, there are a lot of religious people are still stuck in those ways, and that's why you just gotta have compassion on them, and it's okay. Thank you for your yes. Yeah, we're the gods come down to earth. I'm going to help my Miss May get her SP. I'm going. Oh, yes. Yes. Tell her congratulations. Yes. Hey, La Divination. Yes, yes. Are people on live? Have people gone live on TikTok?
I don't know.
Yeah, we've been hearing this back up for over an hour, but are they live? Thank you so much, Caleb. You have lifted my consciousness to a higher level for it. Yes, yes. And so can you tell everyone that hears your voice they have Miss Toya's magic and they don't need anyone's permission? Yes. They don't need anyone's permission. Yep. You don't need anyone's permission. If they can pay me and you a small fee to give them permission to use their magic, it will cost $899.89. Where you come up with this number, Caleb? Say, if you want permission, I can give you a permission slip. It's going to cost you just this amount. You want me to charge you? I'll charge you. Because people think that the best things in life aren't free when they are. This is free. It really is free. But people have the mindset that if it's free, it's not really going to work. If it's free, it's, like the mental gymnastics people do to keep themselves from realizing their desires. You got a lot of aunties in here, Caleb. Yep. Yep, you cannot put a price on it. It is definitely priceless. That's the same terminology I use, Lysandra, when Caleb's sister first told us about her success stories and start telling us about Caleb. I was like, this is priceless. That's why it pays to be true to yourself. It pays to be super transparent and do what you know to do out of love, because you just don't know who you're going to reach, who you're going to touch, who you're going to come in contact with, right? But none of this is happening by accident. None of this is happening by happenstance. It's all part of the attraction, right? Scripture says, if I be lifted up, I shall draw all men, all manifestations unto me. All you have to do is lift up the standard of love, of trust, of belief, of knowing, right? I stayed true to myself, true to me. Oh, yes, strawberry shortcake. Yes, yes. And a cousin in me. Is it and a cousin? Savage knowledge has definitely elevated and superpowered my drumming. Yes, yes. Start creating wars, y'all. It's Miss Toyia's 4th step, not 5. If you want 5, go listen to that old people song, 5 steps. It's some guys who sing it. I know that's right. Stop adding extra steps. Stop making it complicated. My company has an employee gym pass benefit. The gym I would have paid for a year prior is included. Ooh, in the benefit. I now go to that gym and a few others for free. There we go with the wow. Yes, Amanda. Wow. Amanda's making up to no good. Wow. You know, if we was on TikTok, it'll be wow. You said you heard of that song, Strawberry Shortcake? Say that old people song. I know, right? I know, right, Lisa? You prefer YouTube? Oh, okay, Daryl. That's what we talking about, Drew Hill? I had no idea. Thank you, Amanda. I didn't even know what song he was referencing. You know, Drew Hill came at a time when I was really, I think, in church, and I really didn't hear a lot of their songs. Wasn't Drew Hill like
Somebody Sleep? That song?
the 5 Step song?
Oh, the 5 Step Drew Hill.
Yeah, how'd they go? I don't know that song.
You probably don't know that song.
Yeah, I don't know it. Yeah, my daughter's like, you probably don't know that song. I know it. I never heard of it before. But wait a minute, but Caleb called him the old man. He said some old man sing it. And then he was like, now you talking about Drew Hill.
That's crazy.
Oh, Caleb is funny. Caleb is funny. Because Drew Hill ain't that old.
No, that's a thong.
I know. I think he's younger than me, right?
He's probably about Brandy age.
Yeah, 40s. And now he says I'm old man. You got us cracking up over here, Caleb. So that's how we know Caleb is a teen, huh? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it's good enough for you, babe. It's like that. Yeah. Okay. I know that song. I know that one. And thong, the thong.
That's Cisco, not Drew Hill. But yeah. But I feel like you should. Well, you didn't.
Was Cisco part of Drew Hill?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but Cisco, he made the thong song, but he wasn't with Drew.
He had his own album.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're going to teach y'all how to be your own heroes. That's what we're going to do. We're here to teach you all how to be your own heroes, right? We're teaching you how to look to no man for permission to get the desires of your heart. To teach you how to trust and believe in you, and that you don't need no man. You don't need permission from nobody to get whatever you desire. Yes, I'm a Sagittarius too. I'm a Sagittarius too. Your birthday is the day after mine. We Sagittarius twins. We twinning up in here. Do you know my daughter is the 9th, mine is the 10th of December, and my son is the 16th. I'm December 10th. You was just playing Drew Hill this morning? Nice. Everything changed when I became my own best friend. That's it. That's what happens when you learn to love you, trust in you, believe in you. See, y'all making things hard, old people. I don't want to pay stupid tax. You just need, yep. And you're right. You are so right, Caleb. You know how many people pay thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to do what you taught people to do?
I don't know what you did with it.
What you've helped people to realize?
You packed it up in the bag. Did you put it in the bag?
No judgment, because people want it that way. People want to pay someone to help them to understand this because they don't trust in themselves. So they'll rather pay someone else to trust in themselves. And people love it that way. I just decided that's not the route I'm going. I'm not saying it's wrong, because people desire that. People think that nothing in life is free. They think they really have to pay for everything. They think that if you give it for free, it's worthless. It has no value in it. People don't see the value in free.
Wait till take me a nap.
Say not Drew Hill. I just saw the movie One of Them Days with Keke Palmer. A great but unexpected story about manifestation and stop trying to make things happen. Ooh, okay. Okay, and my daughter loved Keke Palmer. They said that One of Them Days back with Keke Palmer in it. They said it was actually a unexpected about manifestation. Stop trying to make things happen. I like Keke. If you Google it, says now unto now. Worth the watch. Nice. Yep. Gotta stop. You gotta keep it simple.
Michael doing the game meal.
No, he was in the office.
Oh, well, you gonna have to wait. We're gonna get now.
It's hilarious, but if you watch with spiritual eyes, you'll see the message. Got you. Yeah. That's what's up. Yep. That's all I quote. That's all I quote. Caleb, Mark 11:24. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever you desire, when you pray, just believe you already have it, and you shall have it. Go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. Go to sleep. Be the person that has the thing, and then the thing shall appear. Be the person. See yourself with it. So I'm not going to watch any more church videos, because I didn't know if I should start singing nausea comedy, adjusting, because that pastor was one. Is yep. Yeah. Yep, best things in life are free. Yeah, church. We just know that they're still asleep and they're just awakening, waiting to be awakened. But anybody can use this truth, right? Anybody can apply this truth. Anybody can believe in themselves and manifest the reality of their desires, right? Whatever they're desiring, they can have it. But I'm about to get ready to get up off of YouTube, guys. The football is about to come on. Y'all know I'm a football head. Thank you guys, everyone, for coming on and joining me on YouTube today. We'll go back to our regularly scheduled programming on TikTok on the
Right
clock.
now, the live isn't working right now.
On the clock app. Hopefully it'll be up and running tomorrow. If not, then you'll be right back here on YouTube. If the clock app, we think the lives probably should be back by tomorrow. The clock app should be in full operation tomorrow. Yeah, it looks like the lives aren't up yet. Oh, thank you, Lysandra. Thank you for joining the community. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, he is hilarious. Oh no, you didn't. He said the pastor on the church he was watching, so he was oohing and on like he had to go to the bathroom. I thought he was auditioning for a Pepto Bismol commercial. You gonna be a stand up, Caleb? Cause you funny. Oh my goodness. I know, right? Right, not Pepto Bismol. I know, right? Right. Say, hey, what's up with the old people stuff? I'm like, fine age cognac. I know, right? I know, right? Oh, you said yes, huh? You gonna be a stand-up comedian? All right, all right. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Yes. But guys, thank you once again for joining me. This was wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And wherever we can go live, however, whenever, wherever, however. Until we meet again, have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.